Zoneout, The Mission, the story of an Alexandria original. A biography of Zoneout, the independent voice of Swagger City. Prologue, The Mission begins. Alexandria, Louisiana isn't the kind of place most people look to when they talk about rising stars in hip-hop. But every now and then, a voice cuts through the noise, raw, determined, and unmistakably Southern. That voice is Zoneout, an independent artist from the heart of A-Town, a rapper who built his name without the backing of a major label, without industry shortcuts, and without compromising who he is. His music, from the fiery confidence of Zoneout to the focused hunger of I'm on a mission, carries the energy of someone who knows exactly where he's going. He's not chasing the industry. He's building his own lane. This is the story of how he got there. Chapter 1, Alexandria, the soil that grew him. Alexandria sits in the center of Louisiana like a crossroads, a place where cultures collide, where the blues meets bounce, where gospel meets grit. Locals call it Swagger City, a nickname that reflects the pride and personality of the people who live there. Growing up in Alexandria means growing up around soul food and soul music, family ties that run deep, neighborhoods where everybody knows everybody, a mix of struggle and creativity that shapes young artists. Zoneout grew up in this environment, a place where talent is everywhere, but opportunity is rare. Alexandria isn't New Orleans, Baton Rouge, or Atlanta. There's no major label office down the street. No A&R scouts hanging out in clubs. If you want to make it, you have to make it yourself. That reality shaped him early. Chapter 2, Young Zone, Early Life, Early Fire. Before he was Zoneout, he was a kid with a sharp mind and a restless spirit. Music wasn't just entertainment, it was an outlet, a way to process the world around him. He grew up hearing old-school Southern rap, soul and blues from older relatives, gospel on Sundays, street stories from the neighborhood. Those sounds blended into his style later, melodic but gritty, confident but thoughtful, Southern but universal. Zoneout wasn't the loudest kid in the room, but he was always observing, watching, learning, storing things away. That's why his music hits with a sense of lived experience. He raps like someone who's seen things and survived them. Chapter 3, Swagger City, Culture, Chaos, and Creativity. Alexandria's rap scene is small but passionate. Artists grind hard, often recording in home studios, promoting themselves on social media, and performing wherever they can, clubs, community events, even parking lots. Zoneout came up in this environment, sharpening his skills alongside other hungry artists. He wasn't trying to sound like anyone else. He was trying to sound like Alexandria, raw, soulful, and unfiltered. His early performances earned him a reputation, a natural stage presence, a voice that cuts through a beat, lyrics that feel personal, not generic. People started saying he was one of the hardest independent artists thus far, and they meant it. Chapter 4, Finding His Voice. Zoneout's style didn't come overnight. It came from trial and error, from recording track after track, from figuring out what felt real. He learned that authenticity hits harder than trends. A strong message lasts longer than a catchy hook. Independence means freedom, but also responsibility. He wasn't just rapping to rap. He was rapping with purpose. Chapter 5, The Independent Grind. Zoneout made a decision early, no shortcuts. He wasn't signing to a devilish, demonic industry, a phrase used in the description of Get a Grip, because he didn't want to lose control of his art. He wanted ownership. He wanted freedom. He wanted to build something that couldn't be taken away. That meant funding his own studio time, shooting his own videos, promoting his own music, building his own fan base. It's a harder path, but it's the one that creates legends. Chapter 6, I'm on a Mission, a statement to the world. When Zoneout dropped I'm on a Mission, it wasn't just a song. It was a declaration. The track showcased his soulful delivery, his hunger, his focus, his refusal to be overlooked. It became one of his defining records, the moment people outside Alexandria started paying attention. Chapter 7, Get a Grip. Fighting demons, finding focus. Get a Grip showed another side of him, the introspective, battle-tested side. The song touches on resisting negativity, staying grounded, and refusing to be pulled into the darker parts of the industry. It's the kind of track that makes fans say, he's different. Chapter 8. The Internet Era and the Rise of ATOWN Talent. With YouTube, Facebook, and social media, Zoneout didn't need a label to reach people. Clips of his music spread. Fans shared his videos, and his name started circulating beyond Louisiana. He became part of a new wave of independent Southern artists, proving you can build a career from your hometown. Chapter 9. The Philosophy of Zoneout. Zoneout's message is simple. Stay focused. Stay real. Stay independent. Stay on your mission. He raps with the conviction of someone who knows where he's going, and knows he's going to get there. Chapter 10. Legacy in Motion. Zoneout isn't done. He's still rising, still grinding, still building. His story is still being written, and Alexandria is watching proudly. Epilogue. The mission continues. Zoneout represents something bigger than himself. He represents Alexandria, independence, and the power of staying true to your path. His mission isn't over. It's just getting started. Thanks for watching and supporting the channel. Please subscribe for more from PMP Network.